ladies and gentlemen. We are under attack, and we have been so for quite some time. Say ever since about like the 1950s, we have been the subject, opponent um, of an economical war, a financial war, which is designed to make the rich richer and make the poor poorer. The details of this war, which has been initiated and has been conducted by what most people know as the Illuminati, which is the richest 1%, who basically control everything. Once you control a nation's economy and finances, you basically control that entire nation. You control everything, the politicians, um, everything, the industry, the banks. So all of that has been entailed in this book right here. This is called Behold a Pale Horse by William Bill Cooper. The author was a Navy intelligence officer. They tried to assassinate him, and they eventually did on a third time, fourth time. He lost an arm. They had to amputate his arm. They usually try to get you like heart attack, poison you, run you off the road, some kind of car accident. CIA, that's how they try to make it look like an accident. So eventually they killed him just for this book. In the very first chapter is called Silent Weapons for Quiet Wars. But this talks about I'm gonna run through some of this stuff. So basically, the point of this video is that right now, this is 2023. The economy is in the worst, one of the worst positions it has ever been. Partly, one is COVID. When COVID hit, it stopped the economy, right? And so all the stocks went to shit. Real estate, if you had real estate properties, it caused real estate to go into a bubble. Interest rates have soared. They are at the highest they have ever been. Inflation is at the highest it has ever been. And this is because consumers like you and me have not been exercising reservation and discipline and restraint in our shopping and purchasing and buying habits. So whenever you see the price of something that you normally buy has increased or escalated, you should no longer continue to purchase that product. As a consumer, your power is exercised through your purchasing habits. So your purchasing power is what I would say controls or the prices. Okay, so supply and demand, basic economics 101. If you have the demand right for this product and the supply goes down, of course you can increase the price, if the demand is still there. Now if you got this product and the demand is here, right, but the supply has not changed, there's still plenty of it, right, and they're increasing the price for no fucking reason, right? And they call this inflation when it's really and truly should be called corporate greed. Okay? There is no shortage of supply. There's plenty of it on the shelf, but the price has gone up. That's That's not supply and demand. That's corporate greed. They call this inflation now. That's not what this is. There's no shortage on the supply. There's plenty of that shit on the shelf. And you continue to buy the shit when the price has gone up. That's where you're fucking up. That's where we, as a community and as a nation, have fucked up. Okay? We have continued to pay the overpriced cost of these products when the price is going up and the supply has not gone down. There's plenty of that bullshit on the shelf. And, you know, Americans, you know, we are always trying to keep up with the Joneses, like, you know, like some of us, we don't like the pride or something, the ego, like we don't want to eat the peanut butter jelly sandwiches or the ramen noodles or some shit, or the clothes or some shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to maintain a certain image. What we should have been doing, man, is just stop buying this shit, you know? So I told my kids just the other day as an example, you know, they like the Nutella sticks, you know what I'm saying? It's just crackers and fucking like chocolate dip. And it's like $12 a fucking box. And I told them like, yo, we gonna have to figure something else out, man, because we can make this shit at home a lot cheaper. Like you can buy a jar of Nutella dip, and all it is you just get the little pretzel crackers, you know what I'm saying? And it'd be like less than half the price. So we're trying to find solutions or alternatives, right? And so another thing that, like, you know, because I am just as at fault as the rest of us, all of us, you know what I mean? So, but I'm trying to remedy, and this video hopefully will reach an audience and we can do something together as a community and as a nation. And so I'm asking all of us together, we will have to do this together. We will have to change our purchasing habits. What did I do? Okay? As a consumer, Netflix. So what I've done is when I see a company that increases its price and they haven't done anything to warrant the increase in price, right? There's no justification other than the CEO is trying to make more money. They're just greedy. They just want to fucking make more money at the cost and suffering of the consumer, which is you and me. It's fuck you, fuck me, and make them rich. And we're just regular people working 9 to 5s, and we're not rich, but they are. The CEOs, the owners of these companies that make these executive decisions to raise the prices. Okay, so what did I do? I canceled them. Fuck you, Netflix. Okay, that's one of them. Netflix, for example, they increased the price 3 times, like within the last couple of years. And so what they did is they said, you know, we noticed that a lot of you are sharing your passwords. So you might have one person, right? This is what we was doing that, right? In the hood, all over I mean, we share, you know what I'm saying? Like I get my password, my account, I give it to my kids. They stay with their baby moms, right? With the mother, so they don't live with me, but you know, I get them on the weekends. Well, so I give them my password, right? Because maybe they don't have Netflix in the house, right? So boom, you can watch my account at your house, and now your brothers and sisters can watch with you, right? Everybody in your house can share and watch, you know, my account, you know, because, you know, maybe financially, you know, they like don't want to buy Netflix or something, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But it was just a smart thing to do, right? So Netflix says, we notice you've been noticing that that's what's going on. We're going to stop that shit. And now we're going to charge every fucking body in that house, right? We want all your money. We want everyone to pay, right? So they say, you know, what we're going to do is we're going to cut that shit out. So they cut, you know what I'm saying, the ability to use passwords and accounts in different households. You know what I'm saying? So they see that you're using it. You can only use one password, one account in one house. If you try to use that same password and account in another house, it will not work. But you can do it for an additional fee, like of $10 or $7 or some shit. So instead of paying like $17.99 a month, and if I got 3 kids, then I'll be $17.99 plus $10.99 plus $10 plus $10. It ends up being like $50, $60 fucking dollars. So I cancel that shit. I don't even like Netflix. I don't even watch that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm more like Amazon Prime, Hulu, Disney, whatever. And Hulu and Disney is cheaper anyway. And Amazon Prime, I gotta have them because I shop on Amazon all the fucking time, and I can't. I would spend more in shipping if I didn't have Prime. You know what I'm saying? Prime saves me a ton of money. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to pay fucking $5, $7 in shipping every time I purchase something. So Prime to me is a great deal. That's not going anywhere. Plus, you know, you get all the free movies and shit. And in my opinion, Amazon Prime is probably the best value, you know what I'm saying, as far as movies and all that stuff. You know, they get all the new stuff. So I canceled Netflix, and I canceled fucking HBO Max. Like, HBO Max is like fucking trash shitting. It's like all the old shit. They have nothing new on HBO Max. The only reason I got that shit was to watch fucking Matrix Revolution, the 4th version. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason I got that shit. Just to watch the new Matrix. You know what I'm saying? So, cancel that shit. You know what I'm saying? What else? Fucking internet. So I've been paying like over $100 a month with Spectrum for high-speed internet, right? So with the $30 discount for the Affordable Connectivity Program, the ACP, I was still paying $80 a fucking month for high-speed, so-called high-speed internet. So who came to town? MetroNet. So I got the basic MetroNet package, which is $29.99 a month. Fiber optics. Then I took the $30 Affordable Connectivity Program and I transferred it to MetroNet, so which is a $30 credit. So I get internet for free. And it's high-speed fiber optics. It's better than Spectrum's high-speed internet that I was paying over $100 a month for Spectrum. MetroNet's $29.99 basic fucking fiber optics package, the lowest, most inexpensive plan they have, is better than Spectrum's high-speed $100 a month internet. So that's one of the best decisions financially I have ever made now that I have MetroNet. Like, thank God for MetroNet. Like, fuck you, Spectrum. Fuck you, Spectrum. Fuck you, Netflix. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all bastards have been raising the prices on your bullshit, and there's no fucking reason. There's no fucking reason other than you being greedy. You saw that people were sharing accounts, and you just want to be a bitch and juice and milk and blood suck the wallets of these fucking families. So fuck you. You just got canceled. And I hope to God that all of y'all cancel fucking Netflix and cancel fucking Spectrum. Show these motherfuckers that you can't keep raising the fucking prices and we won't do nothing about it. Bitch, you been canceled. I hope y'all cancel that shit. Fuck them. And anytime y'all see somebody raising the price, you know what I'm saying, and there ain't no fucking reason for it. You know what I'm saying? The supply has not changed. It's not like Spectrum is going off the fucking shelves. It's always fucking there. It's not like Spectrum, the internet is a shortage of internet. Like, oh my God, there's not enough internet. You can't change the supply. It's infinite. It's fucking infinite. Netflix is fucking infinite. Why are you raising the fucking prices? Because you're fucking greedy. Because these bastards are greedy. And we need to put our fucking foots down and show these greedy fucking corporate bastards. We're not going to stand for this shit no more. Okay? You've been fucking canceled, bitch. Another thing. Like, okay, show you my little Christmas gift to myself. It's my heavyweight championship robe, you know what I'm saying? Well, you know what I'm saying? I got this shit for, You know what I'm saying? Whoever's in the fucking house, anybody can wear this shit. All right. Shit's like $300. I paid 99 bucks. Why? That's the Asian in me. You know what I'm saying? It's over $300 for this shit, right? They had 70% off at Spirit Hoods. And the Asian in me just kicked in. It was like, it's a good deal, this one. It's a good deal, this one. And so I had to get it. You know what I'm saying? I really wanted the black one, right? The black one like this. But the black one is full price. It's $300. And the Asian in me won't allow me to purchase it. The Asian won't let me do it. It's not a good deal, this one. It's not a good deal, this one. So it's gonna sit there on the fucking shelf. I don't need it. You know what I'm saying? I don't need that shit. Only reason I got it was because it was on sale. This is a fucking large. This is the biggest one they fucking had. I'm like 200 fucking 48 pounds of fucking muscle. And shit's fucking tight. Alright, let's go into this right here. So, that's my baby pulling up. So I have been changing. I'm going to unlock this door right quick. So I have I was crazy as a consumer, you know what I'm saying? I be buying shit I don't fucking need, you know what I'm saying? So I have recently changed a lot of my purchasing habits. I'm being frugal, I'm being, cheap as possible. We have cut out fast food, you know what I'm saying? I told my kids we're gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, eat what's in the house and try to, just keep the, cost of living down. You know what I'm saying? Make only necessary purchasing habits, you know what I'm saying, a way of life. And stop getting things that are not necessary. So, because we have created this condition. We have allowed this to happen. This is our fault. Together, collectively, as a community, as a nation. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to have to fix this. Quit buying shit that you don't need. Quit buying the shit that's overpriced. You can let your neighbors spend too much money on the organic eggs or whatever. You know what I'm saying? For me, I'm going to get a chicken coop next year. I'm going to get some baby chickens. I'm going to grow, I have chickens and let them lay the eggs. So I'll get free eggs. And I don't need to feed the chickens. My yard is huge and there's plenty of ants and fucking bugs out there that they can eat. However, I probably will feed them like beans and pasta. That's very cheap. Beans, pasta, rice. Just add water, you know what I'm saying? And I heard that helps with the protein and makes them lay eggs like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have real organic eggs in this house. You know what I'm saying? I have started gardening. I have my own garden. And so we are having real organic shit here. We gonna grow our own shit here. This about to be Farmer Dave, motherfucker. Farmer Dave in this bitch. Okay? Anyway, let me show you this book right here. So I just wanted to go over some of these, what do they do here? So, okay, so this is what they do, just like a short list of inputs. So they look at stuff like that. This is what the CIA does. This is what the government does. Surveillance, telephone taps, analysis of your children's behavior at school. They can look at that stuff. Analysis of garbage. That's what they do. The FBI, they go through your fucking garbage. When you're under surveillance, that's what they do. They go through your fucking garbage. When they're trying to find some shit on you, they will do that. Standards of living. They look at your food, clothing, shelter, and transportation. So they look at what you wear. They look at the house that you live in. They look at what you're driving. Do you have a Mercedes-Benz or are you driving like a little Ford Metro, right? Social contacts. So you look at all of your affiliations, your family, your friends, all of that stuff. The paper trail. But this is what they do. The paper trail is important. So they look at, this is what I want to see, your personal buying habits. So what they do is, let me just explain. I'm gonna just run through this little list right quick, and then I'm gonna explain something. Okay. I'm just gonna show this to you. Habit patterns programming, like activities, hospital records, psychiatric records, methods of coping, adaptability, like your consumption of alcohol, drugs, entertainment, religious factors, uh, payment modus operandi, so basically how you take care of stuff, house payments, energy payments, blah blah blah. Payments is, hey baby, oh you look tired. Let me cut this off. I'm gonna come back, y'all. Let me talk to my baby. Okay, so let me see, where was I before my baby came in here? So just looking at this, you know, you can read. But you know, this is just how they make like the CIA. You know, this is like what the CIA uses whenever they have a target. But this is what they do. You know, they get this list on every American, whether you like invasion of privacy. They look at all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So they actually have these databases where, you know, they look at your court records, police records, reports made to police, your insurance information, anti-establishment acquaintances, like gangs and stuff like that, or, you know, if you you know, are part of some kind of like like some kind of like Black Panthers or something, or you know, what is it, Moms Against Drunk Driving, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. MAD, Moms Against Drunk Driving, all kinds of stuff, you know, any kind of organization that you are a part of. And then, you know, like all this stuff I was saying earlier, your consumption of drugs, alcohol, entertainment, religious alliances or affiliations, and then, you know, as far as the bills you pay. So the big one that I want to get to, they also look at your investments and stuff, stocks, real estate, production tools, whatever, buildings, improvements, bank information, credit cards, poll surveys, publications, telephone records, utility purchases. And so this is the outputs. So what they do is they create controlled situations, manipulation of the economy, hence society, control of compensation and income. So, you know, you allocate opportunities, destroys opportunities, control the economic environment, control the availability of raw materials, control capital, control bank rates, control the inflation of currency, control possession of property, industrial capacity, manufacturing, availability of goods, price of commodities, services, the labor force. You know, as you can see, the list goes on. Control of everything, advertising, media. So where's the important stuff. Engage emotions, create disorder, chaos, insanity, design more probing tax forms, surveillance, storage of information, psychological factors, health options, prey on weaknesses, cripple the strengths, leeches wealth and substance. And so, you know, they got this whole list of what they do to control society. You know what I'm saying? This is a war against you. They use this against you. So they keep the public ignorant, so that they have less public organization. That's a big one. If we can't organize and come together, this shit works. But if I do stuff like this and make these videos, and I can get everyone to cooperate, and we can organize, and we can boycott, which is what they just like the Boston Tea Party. You know what I'm saying? That made a big difference. but boycott. Like, we need to come together, identify companies and products that are overpriced, and we all stop buying it, stop purchasing, make them go out of business. Let's bankrupt them. You know what I'm saying? The price will come down. We can make a difference. We have to do this together. Okay? All right. Maintain access to control points for feedback. Let me see. Create preoccupation, which lowers your defenses. So they try to keep you busy at jobs, at work, going to church, just whatever. Just keep you preoccupied so that you won't be ready. You know what I'm saying? When shit pops off. Attack the family unit to control the education of the young. You know what I'm saying? So what they do, they send your kids to school. They teach them to get up, be there at 8 o'clock, leave at 3. That's a 9 to 5 basically. And then the whole time, you know what I'm saying, you're on your feet. You're basically at a job. You're working. That's their job. So it programs you to be a slave of the 9 to 5 system. You work for a company, you work for a rich man, you work for the wealthy, and then you make them rich off of your hard work. You know what I'm saying? For instance, let's say you go work at McDonald's or Burger King, right? They're going to pay you minimum wage. That's nothing, right? You cannot survive or make a living off of minimum wage working at Burger King or McDonald's. But your hard work making all of their products and providing that good service, and you got a smile and all this and that, you're making them rich. You know what I'm saying? They're paying you nothing. Like, when I was at McDonald's, I worked there when I got out of prison. I think I brought home like maybe $300, 200, like $230 or something a week after taxes. Working full time. Okay. And they paid me what, minimum wage, like $8 an hour, right? In that 1 hour, I was going through the reports with the manager. And sometimes, they would brag about, we just made $5,000 in 1 hour. Cause like we would get a bus or something, right? And so each order would be like $50. You get these $100 orders. They're ordering like 20 sandwiches and shit. And we're back here busting our asses and shit trying to keep up with these orders. And it's just fucking crazy. And $5,000, right? In 1 hour. That store would make and sometimes, even when it's slow, they'd make like, 1,000 or 2,000 an hour. They're paying you, they're gonna give you $8, right? And you just made them 5,000, right? That's how this shit works, man. That's how this shit works. They keep you working as a slave. They pay you nothing. And you're making them rich. You are literally making them rich off of your fucking hard work. If you can work at McDonald's, right? You can start your own goddamn McDonald's. You can start your own hamburger company. You know what I'm saying? You can make fucking, plate sales and shit. I see people do it all the time. Start off with plate sales. You know what I'm saying? Just throw a little cheeseburger, send some chips and drink on the side. You know what I'm saying? Sell that shit for like $5, $6 or something, $7. You know what I'm saying? Chips, drink, and a damn sandwich. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be a good sandwich though. You know what I'm saying? With the works and shit. You know what I'm saying? You can sell that shit for $6, $7, $5, whatever. And, just buy the stuff in bulk and do exactly what McDonald's is doing. You know what I'm saying? If you can work for them, you can start your own McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to start doing, man. And you see like all of this stuff right here, like collapse of currency. That's what their eventual plan is, to destroy the faith of the Americans in each other. Destroy the faith in the government. Maximizing control, it minimizes resistance to control. But these are all of this. This is, they do this. This is a big design, and it's against you. So let me just what I really want to hit on here. Turn this around. So what I really want to hit on here, major topic here. major thing is that I want to, when it comes like I was talking about basic economics, supply and demand. So what they do, right, with your credit cards, they can't do this with cash. So using cash is what they want to get rid of cash. They don't want cash. They want credit cards. So what happens is they look at your credit cards. They look at a specific area. Like let's say we live in the projects, right? We live in the hood. And they say that they're buying cigarettes, cigars, Philly blunts and shit, fried chicken or whatever. They look at, the purchasing habits in that community within a certain socioeconomic group, right? So you're in the projects. Most of these people are low income, right? Government housing, food stamps, welfare, okay? They will start to raise the price of cigarettes, alcohol, fried chicken. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that might be kind of racist or whatever. But seriously, they look at the purchasing habits within a socioeconomic group, right? And then they'll start raising the price on blunts. You know what I'm saying? I saw this, growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like you go to a rich neighborhood, right? And you'll see a difference in price. And they just did this in Philadelphia. There were some high school kids that were doing a research paper. And they went to like the rich neighborhoods and they went to the poor neighborhoods. The same store, it was like a Whole Foods or something. Whatever, something. They bought the same items and it cost more in the lower income neighborhoods. They do this on purpose because they try to blood suck the poor. You know what I'm saying? Poor people, they usually spend more and buy more, actually. You know what I'm saying? Like rich people, why are they rich? It's because they're cheap, because they're stingy, because they don't buy shit that they don't need, right? That's how you become rich. Not by spending money, but by saving money, right? That's how you get rich. It's not by blowing every fucking dollar you have. It's by holding on to every fucking dollar you have and stacking that bread up. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get rich. You're not going to get rich by spending all your fucking money, right? So in lower socioeconomic groups, you know what I'm saying, the people that are not rich, their habits are different. The habits of wealthy people is that they don't spend money, right? They don't buy shit. So the price has to be cheap in order for them to purchase stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because they do what I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? When they see the price of shit increase, they won't buy it. You know what I'm saying? You ever met somebody that's rich? They're like really fucking stingy sometimes. You know what I'm saying? They're like, it's like the principle. You know what I'm saying? Like you raise the price and they won't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll make a big deal. Like we're going to go with another company, a whole new company. You know what I mean? They might be doing business with you or whatever. And, you decide to raise the price or something like that. And they'll be like, oh, well, fuck you. We're going to go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll drop a whole fucking contract. You know what I'm saying? Like $1,000 contracts, $10,000, $20,000, $1 million contract and go somewhere else just because they can get it cheaper somewhere, right? And that's the same thing they do with employment too. Why do you want to pay the white man $10 an hour? They can pay blacks or Hispanics $8 an hour. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, you go to the lower income neighborhoods, the prices of stuff are higher, and it's because like they don't pay attention, so they fuck it, I gotta have it now. You know what I'm saying? So they look at purchasing habits, like I said, in like different socioeconomic groups, and what they do is like they keep raising the price. You know what I'm saying? Until you stop buying. They will they do this on purpose. They try to see what is the breaking point. How much can we make? How much can we suck out of you before it breaks you? Before you decide to change your behavior? Just same thing with the rent. You know what I'm saying? They're doing this now. That's why the fucking rent is so high. Because people won't, like they feel like they'd rather go into debt, credit, just so they can maintain that standard of living. That's what Americans do. And, you know, our forefathers, our mothers, and, you know, they didn't live like we did. Their standard of living was way lower than us. You know, I can tell you my mom, she was in Korea. My mom came from Korea. Dirt floor, no carpet, no air conditioning. You got to take a shit outside in the outhouse. You know what I'm saying? When you go take a shit, you drop that shit, all the flies are going to come up and hit your fucking butt cheeks like a machine gun. You know what I'm saying? Brrr, all the flies are hitting your fucking ass. You know what I'm saying? My brothers, when they went to go visit, you know, my mom's side of the family in Korea, that's what they went through. You know what I'm saying? When I got there, they finally had I got out of prison. You know, I didn't get to go until I got out of prison. And they finally had a fucking bathroom when I got there. Thank God, right? But you know, like my aunt, you know what I'm saying? You see these fucking commercials where their fucking stomach is poked out like they're fucking pregnant. My aunt was like that as a child. My mom had to drop out of elementary school so she can go work in the rice fucking field to make some money to feed her sister that's dying of starvation. That's how poor my fucking family was in Korea. You know what I'm saying? Like, our parents didn't have that same standard of living. You know, like this millennial group, you know what I'm saying, we got to have, you know what I'm saying, the new updated bathroom, kitchen, you know what I'm saying? We got to have all the fucking amenities, all the bells and whistles and shit. And, you know, they raised the price $1,300 and shit. Like, you know, I'm in North Carolina, like $1,300, $1,400, $1,500 a month is kind of high. Where a year or two ago, a typical rent was $600 a month. Rent here used to be like $600, $800, and $900 was fucking high. But COVID drove up the prices. You know, this whole thing where, you know, right before COVID, everyone was like, all these people that was rich off of real estate, they trying to get all these followers. Like, this is how I do it. So everybody tried to get in the fucking real estate game. So that kind of fucked things up for the consumer. It just made the fucking price high. Because they were buying all the cheap properties, right, that were affordable to everyone. And they bought the cheap stuff. They did like the little upgrades, right? Put the little new kitchen in, you know, redo the bathroom. Boom. I'm going to take this $600 a month property and now I'm going to charge double. Now it's $1,200 a month. That's what everyone did. Getting into the real estate game. They would find these fucking cheap, and that's what gentrification. That's what they're doing now in my neighborhood. They keep like trying to fucking buy my house and shit, and they're trying to buy everyone's house over here because they're cheap. I live in Bonnie Doon. It's the fucking hood, right? So to try to buy these houses for like, you know what I'm saying, 60, 70,000, 60,000, shit like that. And what they're gonna do is they're gonna put in a new bathroom. They'll put in a new kitchen, right? Make it look good. Do a little upgrade. It only costs, you know what I'm saying, it's not going to cost a lot. But they're going to fucking double they're going to sell that house for twice as much. You know, or they're going to rent it out. You know what I'm saying? Like the rent might be like $600-700. They're going to charge like $1,500 a month. You know what I'm saying? They're going to do a little upgrade. That's what all these real estate people are trying to, you know, you upgrade the kitchen, upgrade the bathroom, make it look nice. You know, put the little nice little kitchen in there. You know what I'm saying? Put your nice little microwavey or smart refrigerator in there. You know what I'm saying? And do the little hardwood floors. You know what I'm saying? The new laminate hardwood floors or whatever. Boom. With the gray. You know what I'm saying? You know, you'll see what I'm talking about if you're in the real estate shit. And charge double. Now what happens? Rent and homes are unaffordable now. Because everybody tried to get into that real estate shit. They bought all the cheap houses. They fixed them up, and now they doubled the fucking price of rent. That's why you can't find a fucking affordable rental property now here in Fayetteville. Like, I mean, if you do, it's in the fucking hood. It's gonna be kind of like a shithole, right? Who wants to live in a shithole, right? But that's what you do when prices are high, you know, and you can't find, you know, you gotta find something affordable. And like, I don't care. I will live in a shithole. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I was growing up, you know what I'm saying, my best friend, you know what I'm saying, they had roaches, like, roaches everywhere, all over the fucking, like, you know what I'm saying, they was living in the house 10 deep with no food. They was literally fighting each other over Debbie cakes and ramen noodles and shit. They was literally fighting for food. That's how bad it was. And like, I would go and I would stay over. I was comfortable there. You know what I'm saying? That's the only place I could really get high and my parents wouldn't be on my fucking back. You know what I'm saying? I go over there and get high and shit, do drugs. And fuck, we be sleeping and the roaches are just crawling all over us. And we're like laughing and giggling and shit. Like, ooh, it tickles. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the only shit. I'm comfortable. I can go fucking live with the roaches and shit. I can do that. You know what I'm saying? Do we want to? No. I can't have no roaches. Well, now I'm like, I can't have no roaches now. Not in my house. You can have them in your house. They ain't gonna live here though. Not in this motherfucker. Nah, I'm gonna kill all them motherfuckers. But anyway, if I had to, you know what I'm saying, I could do that, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't want to, you know, drop their standard of living. They don't want to, you know what I'm saying, start from the ground, you know, with the mattress on the floor and shit like that, where you gotta, you know what I'm saying, stack your bread. So you're gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, live at a lower standard of living, you know what I'm saying, until you can come up. But a lot of people won't want to make them sacrifices and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to keep up with the Joneses and shit. They'll just go into debt, get credit cards, and that's another problem. That's why the inflation is so high. You know what I'm saying? People keep getting credit card debt. No one's paying it off. And they don't want they're trying to cut that shit out. That's why inflation is so fucking high. That's why the interest rates are so high. The interest rates, right? Now you can't get a home. The interest rates are fucking just terrible. You know what I'm saying? Over 10%, 12%. And so it's a bad time to buy. And you should not be buying. They are trying to discourage buying. They're trying to fucking milk you dry. They're trying to see how stupid you are. That's what they're doing. They're trying to see how fucking dumb you are. Well, damn, they're fucking stupid. They're gonna we'll just keep on raising the price and they're just gonna keep on buying. Oh, they're fucking stupid. They're trying to see how dumb you are. That's what they're doing right now. We're gonna fucking milk them dry. We're gonna suck every goddamn last penny out of them. There's a financial war against us, and we are fucking losing. Okay? We need to get back into winning. Like I said, how do we do that? Control our purchasing habits. Okay? Like I said, I'm gonna start it off right now. Netflix, cut that shit out. Everybody, I'm telling y'all, fuck Netflix. Okay? Cut them out, man. Spectrum, they gotta go too. Fuck them. Fuck them. I like to get rid of PWC in Fayetteville. I like everybody go to Duke. You know what I'm saying? Because PWC is the next on the list. We gotta get rid of them. First, y'all, we need to get rid of Spectrum. Everybody go to MetroNet. I'm telling you, I got free internet. My free fucking internet that I pay $0 a month for is better than the $100 a month Spectrum that I was getting. Okay? Fayetteville. You know what I'm saying? North Carolina, that's where I'm from. Everybody go to Metro. Fuck Spectrum. Okay, they got to go. Them motherfuckers been raising the price back to back to back. And I'm tired of that shit. I cut them out. Netflix, they got to go. They've been raising the price. They've been milking us, sucking us dry. Fayetteville, we got to come together. Fuck them. Let's show them we ain't dumb. We ain't stupid. Okay? So I'm going to start it off, man. Everybody, let's go to MetroNet. You know what I'm saying? Get this $29.99 or free in my situation because I get the $30 credit. You know what I'm saying? If y'all need help on them taxes, hit me up because I can make it look like you low income. I can do that for you. You know what I'm saying? I can make it look like you're low income on your tax return. Y'all holler at me about that. Okay? Netflix, Metronet, Netflix. Let's cut them out. Let's break them. You know what I'm saying? Spectrum, let's break them. Okay, that's the first two I'm gonna start off with. You know what I'm saying? Another thing is any kind of food you see that's high, that the price is going up. You know what I'm saying? Drop that shit. I'm back on ramen noodles and shit. You know what I'm saying? Ramen noodles, oatmeal grits and shit. You know what I'm saying? I started my own garden, and I'm getting my own chicken coop next year. My brother just got chickens at every fucking rich house. So we was looking at real estate, right? Recently, we've been looking at a lot of real estate properties. All the rich fucking neighborhoods all the rich houses we went to, they had a chicken coop. I'm telling you, all these rich people, they have gardens in their backyard, huge gardens. My parents are the same way. You know what I'm saying? They got money. You know what I'm saying? They did have a chicken coop, but they out there in the country and the fucking raccoons and the snakes kept coming and eating them. You know what I'm saying? So you got to watch out for stuff like cats. You know what I'm saying? If you got cats, neighbors got cats, they'll jump the fence. You know, you gotta just gotta watch out for the cats, raccoons, and snakes. You know what I'm saying? They will come eat your chickens. You know, they used to do that. So ain't gonna stop me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get my little BB gun rifle or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Cats come around here. You know what I'm saying? I'll put a little antifreeze outside. You know what I'm saying? Come drink. So I'll put some antifreeze outside in a bowl, and the stray cats will come and they'll drink their antifreeze and they'll die. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get rid of the cat problem. Put some antifreeze outside. You want to come in my yard? All right, here you go. I'm gonna take care of that. Just put a bowl of antifreeze out there. But you ain't about to come eat my motherfucking chickens. I'm gonna fix that shit. Bowl of antifreeze, okay? Or just get your little BB gun. You know what I'm saying? That's legal. And you can shoot them all day. You know what I'm saying? They on your property, can't nobody do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Plus you get free target practice. That's what we used to do at my parents' house. You know what I'm saying? Like, my parents would be like, that's how we grew up. When we were kids, my dad taught us how to use the rifles with the BB gun. He would get us to fucking kill the squirrels. I can fucking shoot a squirrel out of a tree. You know what I'm saying? Dead on, first shot. Like, I'm a sniper. You know what I'm saying? I'm that fucking good. I can hit a fucking squirrel on a damn tree. Because as a kid, my dad taught me how to shoot guns and stuff like that. And he was like, yo, I want y'all to kill all the squirrels because they keep eating all the stuff in the garden. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Target practice. You know what I'm saying? But, chicken coop and a garden. You know what I'm saying? Like, try to save money any way you can. We got to do something, people. We got to do something, man. Because we can't keep letting them raise the prices and keep on paying the shit and keep on buying the shit. The bullshit got to stop somewhere. The bullshit got to stop somewhere, people, okay? So let's do ourselves and our community a service and stop paying for the bullshit. The shit, when you see the prices are going up, like, say, nah, man, this is enough. Enough is enough, man. Like, you know, they raised the price on eggs. Eggs is 25% higher now. Okay? And if you got chickens, shit, they make the eggs. You can fucking just start your own have chickens and now you got free chicken. Now you got free fucking chicken. Now you just got to skin them and boil, you know what I'm saying, all of that. You can watch videos on how to, you know what I'm saying, you work at Pilgrim Pride, you know, you work at St. Some Farms, you know how to goddamn gut a chicken, how to take that bitch apart. Half of Fayetteville works at damn St. Some Farms and Pilgrim Pride, shit. We can start our own goddamn chicken. I don't know why y'all we ain't goddamn have our own chickens. Like, everybody should have a chicken coop here. If you work at St. Some Farms, you work at Pilgrim Pride, you should have a chicken coop in your backyard. You can goddamn start making your own goddamn, cut your own chickens and shit from scratch. You know what I'm saying? Have them do the egg, lay the eggs and shit. Boom. Then once they get big, they start getting old. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Go ahead. Cut them motherfucking head off and goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do. Clean them up and shit, you know? I mean, anyways. We gotta do something, people. We gotta do something. Alright? Netflix gotta go. Spectrum gotta go. Let's get these like I was telling you, Every rich house, I'm not playing. When we were looking at real estate properties, every rich house that we went to, 95% of them had a huge garden and a chicken coop in the backyard. That's what I'm doing too. Okay? Because I'm not trying to spend money, I'm trying to save money. And you're not going to ever get rich by spending every fucking dollar you have. You got to hold on to it. You know what I'm saying? You got to save your money. You know what I'm saying? Don't be stupid, y'all. Don't be stupid. Quit buying all this